Ok. Rồi, ok, xin chào các bạn. Thì hôm nay là Tú Michael sẽ có một cái buổi phỏng vấn rất đặc biệt với một nhà làm phim người nhà Đức. Ok, một nhà phim nước ngoài. Ok. Okay. So anyway, I'm just talking a little bit.
If you want me to do something, just let me know.
Okay. So và đây sẽ là một cái buổi phỏng vấn bằng tiếng Anh. Thì Tú Michael cũng sẽ nói một chút về cái crypto thì cũng rất là hay khi mà các bạn có thể theo dõi cái video này. Ok nhé. Thì bây giờ sẽ để setup này vào đây. Setup. Ok. Sẽ để cái này đâu cho tiện để setup máy viết đây nhiều quá. Đấy, mọi người thấy rất là hay đúng không ạ? Rất là hoành tráng. Ok. Anyway, maybe here. Maybe here. Okay, let's go. Maybe here. Okay. Okay. Let me check it with a different phone. Okay, come on.
Maybe it's better to move the table here. Can I do that?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I must take this one also. Is it? Is the white part is on in the mirror? No. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay. Maybe. May I see my Facebook or from your mobile phone?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Maybe, thank you.
You go
Looking into the
here. I don't know.
Facebook. Okay.
Just can you go from there to your?
I think so. What is the word for view Facebook, view profile, view? View. Yes. This one. Okay, let me see.
Let me see how it looks like. Is it done with the lights? Where is the light?
Yeah, the light.
This one?
That one.
Is there? Let me see. I just want to see. No. And this one is.
Okay, let me see. Hello, hello. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. So let me see. Yes.
Can you come a little bit closer to the camera?
Closer? Yeah?
More to your right.
Right. Okay.
Not that much, a little back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If you need some lighting, there's a light over there. No?
No.
Because it is white lighting, right?
Yeah, but I can make it more.
Okay. Because my skin is pale. Yes,
Well,
anyway.
I have you very nice.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, just wait.
Check it.
I'll bring this.
Maybe this one is over here. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Or maybe? Maybe. I think it's better if it's moved here.
No, because
No?
you are sitting there.
Yes, okay. Yes, maybe.
We cannot see what's the problem. No, let's put it in there. Let's put both of them on.
Just I don't think this chair is beautiful. So is it on the camera?
It's really what?
This chair is not beautiful. So is it
Ah,
on the camera?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's change it now.
Yeah, I think so. This is I think it's not beautiful.
Okay, let's put it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. So it is blocked. Much better, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe it's okay. There's something here.
Could you come a little bit closer
Okay.
with the chair?
Okay.
Yeah. Very good. you tell me what you had for breakfast today?
I have pho, chicken pho. I took my daughter to the restaurant with the housemate, and we had a very nice breakfast. What a pity that you were sleeping again. Okay, no, it's okay. So is the sound okay?
The sound is
Okay.
good. Let me check this
Okay.
one. Could you come a little bit
Okay,
closer?
sure.
We will check this.
So this, so I look at the
Would
camera.
you look at the camera?
The camera, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. A little bit closer and a little bit more to your right.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Yes, very good. So let us begin.
Okay.
We will be with something very simple.
Okay.
It's a very simple question. First of all, like it's important to make it natural, as I told you.
Yes. Okay.
This is
Okay.
going natural. Don't worry about what you say because we will edit it anyway.
Okay.
So if you said something and then you want to say it again, you can say it again.
Don't worry, I'm familiar with interviews.
Very good.
I appear on TV a lot. Okay.
Nice, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I really feel that you know how to do it. Anyway, what is very important also will be every time I make your question that you try to answer with the question. For
Yes.
example, if I ask you what's your name,
Yes.
I don't want you to say to Michael. I want you to say my name is to Michael.
Yes, the full
Exactly.
sentence.
The
Okay.
full sentence.
Okay.
Exactly. This is very important because I don't want to be part of the
Okay.
interview, so I want you just to.
Let me turn off the mobile phone. Yep. I think it's okay now. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's great. Okay.
Great. So the first question, for me it's a very simple question to ask. Maybe it's more difficult for you to answer. And please look at me, not look at the camera. Yes.
Look, okay, so look at you, not the camera. That's the last
Yeah, I
time
think
you
it's-
told me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I think it's much better if you just look at me. And sorry, I just checked that I didn't use the lens.
So I think my face must move kind of half to this one. You please check the camera if it is good.
Yeah, like
So
this.
this one
Yeah,
is it.
exactly.
So the camera is looking good.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you come a little bit closer?
Okay, sure. This one.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah. Okay. So we begin with this question.
Yes.
The question is, who are you?
Okay. So my name is Nguyễn Anh Tú. It is a Vietnamese name. Nguyễn is surname, Anh is middle name, and Tu is my first name. But people always call me Tu Michael.
And can you tell how old are you? What do you do for your occupation? Where do you live? What's your family status?
Yes. Well, I was born in 1985, so I think I am 33 right now. Oh, quite old, right? Well, I'm a marketing team leader for Soccer Talent Academy. Yes, I love marketing, but I have also my passion is moon dancing. The moon dancing is a name that I named for Michael Jackson dance move. So I'm also a moon dancer. I go performing moon dancing for companies and some events, and I'm also a choreographer. So I really love my job, and yes, just a couple of days ago I choreographed for L.O.V.E, yeah, a big corporation. So I trained them the moon dancing so that they can perform on stage at the gala night party, and they won the first prize. Wow! Yeah.
They did won
The first prize. Yeah.
Oh my God! Congratulations! This is so good.
Yeah. So they won the first prize. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them, for you. It's
yeah,
so nice.
the performance is so amazing, you know. Yes, I forget that I haven't sent you the link video, the video link. Yes, so amazing. Yeah.
So nice. This is so nice. It makes me so happy to just cannot imagine.
You see, when I heard the songs, they do carols and hymn the world, and you know what? The audience just stand up and just waving and say, wow, it's so beautiful, you know? Yeah.
So nice. Oh my God, just listen to the video. I would love to see this. This is so beautiful. Okay, can you also tell me where were you born and where do you live now?
Yes, I was born in Hanoi. I am still living in Hanoi, and yes, I live at this place, my own house with my wife and my little daughter, and I feel really lucky to have my little daughter who is so lovely, who is so adorable, and she also loves Michael Jackson music and loves dancing. Yeah.
So nice. Okay, so let's go to the Michael Jackson fan part. Why did you become Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah, I remember back then when I was as little like this, maybe about 5 or 6 years old. I first listened to kind of Michael Jackson song, but back then I didn't know who Michael Jackson is. But when I was in 6th grade, yes, I went to my brother's house, and he shows me a videotape, you know, the VHS. Many of this new generation don't know about the VHS, but yeah, it is very precious back then, especially in Vietnam. So I remember that videotape is about a man who wear the white vest, the white hat like this, and he do some kind of amazing moves, and I really like the way he lean like this, and I even see the kind of movie that he turns into the robot. And later, like then, my brother told me he was Michael Jackson, the king of pop. He said, "Wow, he's the king of pop." I said, wow. So I really interested in the dance move, and I came back home and told my father, "Wow, I really like Michael Jackson. So could you please buy me some tapes?" So my father said that okay, so only if you can prove that you are qualified enough. So I really study really hard to earn every little tape that my father bought me as a prize for studying hard. Yeah. So, and gradually when I watch Michael Jackson music, listen to his music and watch his videos, and I feel a type of different energy flowing in me, and I really want to dance like him, and I start imitating, copying his moves, you know, the moonwalk, Yeah, and then I felt a lot, and it hurt. But then I gradually begin practice more, and until no, not 2000, but 1999, when my school, I was studying at the gifted class for English, specialized in English. So there was an English festival there, and Miss Hong, the main teacher of my class, so she told me that I heard that you were practicing Michael Jackson dance move, so I ordered you a song, a performance for the English festival. And I was so nervous. But then I took all my courage and stood on stage to do that performance, and that performance totally changed my life. and you know what? The feeling of being on stage and hear the applause from the audience, it made me so proud. And from that moment, I began to swear to myself that I will be a Michael Jackson's fan forever, and then spread his message, spread his spirit, spread his dance move, especially moon dancing, to inspire people. Yeah.
Why were you nervous when this teacher told you to go to stage?
Well, what if? I don't dare to answer that question, because you know what? What if my brother had not showed me
No, I mean, why were you nervous? You know, your teacher asked you to dance
Yes.
at the final show.
Yes.
Why did it make you nervous?
Yes, because back then when I was very little, I was forced to study a lot. So I was not confident in any outdoor activities. I was very afraid. I was so inconfident. Yes, I don't dare to stand in front of one-to-one conversation like this. No. So it is. So I feel very nervous. I'm so anxious. I feel anxious. I feel scared, but maybe that's the powerful of Michael Jackson music. When I don't know, but you know, when I was just little, especially in Vietnam, I just studying, and don't do any dancing. And especially in Vietnam back then, at that time, anyone who do some dancing activities, they were usually criticized of being kind of ignorant, arrogant, And for the good student, the only mission is to study and study and study. So I was so nervous. I haven't done that before. So yeah. So that's the reason why.
So this was the first time you went on stage.
Yeah, that was the first time. Yeah.
Can you say the sentence? It was the first time.
Yeah. So that was the first time I stood on stage. Yeah, the first time. Yeah.
And it was because of your teacher. Your teacher encouraged you.
Yes. Yes, encouraged me and also ordered me a performance. Yeah, on performance, because back then there are no kind of talented people. I don't mean I'm talented, but there are no other people who can dance like Michael Jackson. So yeah, I was in charge of that performance. Yeah.
Why do you think she asked you for that?
Because you know the funny thing is, I started imitating Michael Jackson dance move, as I told you before, and I not only practice at home, because my father is very strict. My father was very strict, so I often listen to the music at home, and of course there wasn't an iPod or CD player back then, so I listened to the music and memorized the rhythm, memorized the melodies, and I often went to the class, and at the break time, I practiced behind the class. There's a corridor, right, balcony, something like that behind the class. So my classmates always teach me and saw my dancing, and some of the class must have told Miss Hong, my teacher, about okay, that too is practicing some dancing, something like that. Yeah, so that's why maybe my teacher knew about it. Yeah.
So you were dancing in the school, hidden from all the people.
Yeah, something like that.
And so there were also other moments, because this story is really beautiful that you're telling. Michael brought you to jump into the stage and make you strong, which you were not before. Can you tell me another example of this experience you had? Something, a problem you had when you were younger, or nowadays maybe, that you could solve because of Michael?
Okay.
Do you remember these kind of stories of the past?
Yes. There were many problems. Yeah. Firstly, it is about my physical health. I was really weak back then. Yeah, and in this winter, I always had a kind of sneezing. Okay, and I always wore very thick clothes to prevent from the cold. Because as I told you, I only study, and that's the way of Vietnamese students. Vietnamese people back then always study. No outdoor activities, no sports, no dancing, no everything. So my physical health was very weak. Okay, but when I started practicing dancing, okay, there was some problem because from the way of the people who always focus on study, and then I have to transform the body to more activities. So I felt very hurt the first time, but then gradually I felt that my body improving day by day. So I feel I'm more healthy. I feel healthier, and especially with the mind and the feelings. Back then I was really I lost confidence in everything. But then with the moon dancing, I felt more confident in talking with people, and I smiled even more. And I didn't, when I felt sad, I listened to my music, and it encouraged, I felt a very different kind of energy that's flowing to my body, and I love this life. I want to spread the message of meditation to the world, something like that. Although I was very small back then, I listened to the Heal the World, to the Earth Song, We Are the World, Zero Cap Hours, Most Communal Dangerous, and so many songs. And you know what? Memory is I used to hate English. And my pronunciation back then is very bad. Was very bad. And maybe the pronunciation is hello, my name is Michael, something like that. But when I listen to Michael music and watch Michael movies and documentaries, I began to listen to his words, and I love English, and my grade is getting better and better. You see, so many things has transformed around me for the better, all thanks to Michael music. I feel so magical. And especially when I met you, something like this, you are a foreigner. You didn't know about this young boy, is this me in Vietnam, but we met together. So my lesson actually brought people together, and it's so magical, Yeah.
It's so beautiful what you're saying. Okay, so why do you think you have this connection with Michael? Why do you think, what connects you to Michael? What is it? Sorry, they're very abstract questions. So
yes. Okay, but I understand. The first thing I can feel is emotional connection, because at the beginning, I only imitated copy Michael Jackson dance move one by one, the moonwalk, the sidewalk, the round walk, the pointing, something like that, just copy. But I didn't notice about the soul of the dance moves. But then I read Michael Jackson biography, the Michael Jackson autobiography, the only one autobiography by Michael Jackson, the Moonwalk. And I felt, oh, this is what I'm missing. This is what I'm missing about the moon dancing. I read about the chapter that Michael Jackson felt alone, and the chapter about Michael Jackson told about he could not speak to his father, and he was forced to work hard. And he really loved his father, but he couldn't stop talk to him. And I felt that, is that so? Me and my father were in the same situation. My father was very strict. He forced me to study. He only wanted me to be better, but I was so young back then, so I didn't dare to talk with him directly. And for something that I think, I had a childhood, but it's not kind of a hard working like Michael, but something in my childhood was missing and I felt a deep emotional connection between the dancing and the emotion and the history. And I think that every child had some kind of moments. So when I taught my students, I encourage them to make a connection of their souls, of their minds to the dancing, not just copy Michael Jackson dance move. So I think the choice is the emotion, and the second thing is about the energy. There's energy because Michael Jackson was so soft-spoken, kind of man outside in real life, but when he was on stage, he was a monster. He was a kind of a powerful man. He do facial expression like this, and I watched the Oprah Winfrey interview, and I think, wow. So that's what Michael Jackson said. He didn't create the dance move. He let the dance move create itself, and he do the dance move on stage, and then he watched it again, and he said, wow, did I do that? And I said, wow, there's something missing here. So it is about the energy. Michael Jackson suffered from many scandals, many from bad news. So just like me, when people criticize me of just copying Michael Jackson, and I suffer from many negativity. So I transfer that kind of negativity, the energy, into the dancing. I don't want to quarrel with them. I don't want to make a conflict with them. I just, okay, let's be nice, and then put it inside me. Also, I was really angry. But I put it inside. And then when I go on stage, I just kind of atomic. This is small, but I put it aside, and then I remember everything about the sadness, the anger, the frustration, and I think, okay, I will turn into Michael Jackson, and I show you how I turn into Michael Jackson on stage, and then go to dance. It's a magical feeling. Even in this room, I practice a lot, and I feel every emotion, every energy from the universe, from Michael, everything, and I put it into it, mix it. The emotion and the energy, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's very spiritual. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the sentence?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very spiritual, very magical. As Michael Jackson wrote in his the book Dancing in the Dream, just me and the dance and the music. Michael Jackson became the rhythm, the drum, the bass, clarinet, everything. So when I dance, I became everything. Yeah.
What will make you feel angry or frustration? What are the reasons why you will get these feelings in your life? Like, what is the motivation to generate these feelings?
I'm not sure, because I think for everyone, every person has their own story and their own maybe dark side, their own negativity thinking.
I always have many negative thinking about the society, the politics, the schools. Why must I work? Why must I study this subject I didn't like? Why cannot I dance freely? Why people always look at me and diss me and make fun of me? Why I must? Why I was born in this family and not that family wealthier or something like that? And especially when I study, and people just judge me about my mark, my grades. So I feel that it's unreasonable. And I read newspaper and I saw many bad news, so many unfair in life.
For example, can you tell me an example of something which makes you sad or makes
I love nature. I love nature. So when I read some news about, I remember a clear memory of. I was very small. I didn't know exactly where it is, but there was an accident. I see it on TV. I saw it on TV. There was a ship accident in a foreign country, something like that, and the oil is spreading all over the ocean. And I saw the footage that the birds, the fish, they are struggling. And back then, I remembered I watched my lesson Earth song, and I connect the footage before, and I said, oh, so that is not only on the music video, that is the real life. And I remember clearly that I felt the tears coming out from my eyes. I don't know why, but I felt so sad. I felt so angry to see that footage. So yeah, that's the way I felt. And even when I read about some suicide of students or people who was under pressure of studying hard, especially the gifted schools, I feel so angry. What is wrong with this society? What is wrong with this? There's many things that can irritate me. And even my personal life, and my father always forced me to have better marks, better grades, forced me to go to this school, that school, forced me to choose this profession, that profession. Yeah. Okay.
How is the relationship with your father right now? Do you have
Yeah, okay, but it was really sad because my father has passed away. Yeah, when I was at university, the final year at the university. So it is, it is very, it was a really sad moment in my life. So until then, I remember the thing that my father told me, please make a careful choice. Make a careful choice. Careful choice of your career, because I was so into dancing back then, and he said that in Vietnam you should choose the career carefully, because it will affect your future and you will have a family to support later. So it was really. I think I cannot talk about this, but I cried a lot when my father passed away, and I felt something inside me just broke apart. So should I follow my passion, or should I follow the career that my father recommended for me? And you know what? I used to choose the path that my father wanted me to be. I worked for a big bank in Vietnam, Vietcombank, for 8 years, and I earned money, but I don't feel my life is fulfilled. So I was very struggling in the emotion and mental. And but when I had a family, when I when my wife is bearing my little daughter, which I call her Janet, and I said that no way, this two Michael will have a life like this forever. No way I will suffer, and I will, no way, in a way that I will put my passion and dancing aside and just went on to live as a banker, doing from 9 to 5 job. I really want to go out, to have a startup company. I want to be a public speaker. I want to do the marketing and communication. I want to spread this message to the world. No, everyone has a dream and a talent, so that they can encourage people. And I experience that the passion is like a fire. If you create a fire and you hold it just for yourself, you cannot have an influence in life. So I decided that I disobey my father's recommendation. I disobeyed my father's word, and I think about my daughter. No, I will not teach my daughter to be settled down, to have a 9 to 5 job. I want her to be confident in life. I don't need her grades. I don't need her to have a life with full of money, but she doesn't like it, or she doesn't feel happy. So I decide to go out, and I work in communication and marketing and education. So after 3 years of going out, I feel so alive. I connect with many people, and the fact that you are sitting here next to me, that's the magical thing of spreading the message, spreading the fire. And I think I'm going the right way, the right direction. Although I don't have as much as money as before when I was working in recommendment, but I really understand the meaning of life. It is not about the money in your account. It's about the freedom in your mind, in your emotion, in your way of expressing yourself, and the way you influence other lives. I feel so magical, And the fact that throughout 3 years, many people has been influenced by my choice. And one of my colleagues, I remember, he decided to quit the company to start his own career, and I think he is very happy with his career right now. Yeah.
So, do you think did Michael Jackson help you somehow to take this decision to change from the bank to the marketing, or was it something separated? Like, was there a connection there, or?
I understand your question, but okay. So we are filming, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not only Michael Jackson. I remember I watched a short video of Steve Jobs. His speech at the university, I forget that name, but he made a bold statement that impressed me like forever. If this was the last day of your life, would you do the thing you are doing? So that sentence hit me when I was still at the company. If this was the last day of my life, I would never do the work I do at the company. What I would do is dancing. What I would do is taking care of my daughter. What I would do is spreading the word of Michael Jackson. So just little sentence hit me. And with Michael Jackson were there, and maybe something that Michael Jackson had me is the way Michael Jackson never stopped learning. So when I quit the company, I was like a child. I don't know how to explain it, but if you read Michael Jackson's biography, he never stopped reading books watching kind of movie, classic movies, and learn new things. He always curious about learning new things. So the senses of Steve Jobs and the lifestyle, the learning style of Michael Jackson combined together, and if this is the last day of my life, would I learn this one? If this is the last day of my life, would I do this job? And I always keep asking myself, what can I learn to be better version of myself? So the first year, the second year, now the third year. So I learned a lot. I learned from the public speaking. I learned from the marketing. I learned many things. I even learned philosophy, Western philosophy and Eastern philosophy about yin yang and about Lao-Tzu, and I read many Socrates books. I absorb many knowledge, and I feel that I can feel the emotion and the connection of life, the dancing, the marketing, the online business, and many things. It has the same philosophy. So it hit me with many things, and Michael Jackson has been the kind of the red line that's connect, the flowing emotion. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very medical.
You do explain it very well. So I really understand what you are describing. So let's go now back to the dancing. I am very interested, or the reason why I wanted to meet you was because I realized, okay, you developed this moon dancing system,
Yes.
which is based on Michael Jackson moves. And what I think it's really interesting is that you are taking something from him and transforming it into something a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this I found really interesting. It's not just you dancing, it's not just you showing Michael Jackson steps, you really made a philosophy out of what's the dance.
Yes, exactly. The moon dancing philosophy.
Yes.
I just want to develop it more and more. I'm not the master yet. This is not the final step yet. There are so many things to develop, because Michael Jackson has never left any instruction on how he learned to dance. No videos, tutorials from Michael Jackson from himself. But I will be the one who will find the secrets of moon dancing and develop it. And I began to feel it, but I don't know how to explain it. But I did make a movie, the moon dancing. I always say that the secret of moon dancing. It has 5 elements, and combined with the philosophy of the Eastern culture. You know, it is about I don't know. Let me see.
Can you just could you just explain what is moon dancing?
Moon dancing, yeah, yes. The moon dancing is the name that I came up when I was very little. It is a combination of the two names. It is moonwalk, the signature move of Michael Jackson, and the dancing. So I thought to myself that why hip-hop culture has break dance, has popping, has locking. There's a name for the style, and Michael Jackson, the king of pop. They just tell people that that is Michael Jackson dance style, but I think it is more than a dance. It is kind of a new style that no one cannot describe it. So I put it in a name. I'm just the one that name it moon dancing. I'm not the creator, okay? But I want to give it a name so that many people will be inspired to develop that idea with me, so that we can have kind of the philosophy, the full philosophy, the full teachings of moon dancing. And you know, it is very, that dance style is very magical, because it is not about the technique you dance, the popping, the waving or something like that. It is about the philosophy that you channel your energy. You can release your stress into the dance move, and so that you can enjoy and feel the life better. It's not about who is the best Michael Jackson dancer. It's not about the who can imitate who can copy Michael Jackson dance moves better. It's about who can express himself or herself in the dance move better. It's about the emotion, how you can express the emotion in the dance move, and you can feel better in real life, and how the moon dancing can help you become a better version of yourself. Yeah, I really feel that way. And something inside me said that the dancing and the martial art, did I pronounce this correctly? Martial art, right? Like Bruce Lee. Okay, so I watched a movie. I watched the documentary that Bruce Lee said, think of yourself as a water. It has no shape. Okay, so when you put water into the cup, it becomes a cup. When you put it into the bottle, it becomes water. And I said, wow, that's so cool. So dancing, so those things you dancing. Michael doesn't always say that. Then so that is the philosophy. There's a connection between the martial arts and the dancing. And I felt very kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm beginning to explore many secrets in life and the dancing throughout my dance move, and I really want to spread the message to other people, the moon dancing.
So nice. Ah, so nice. Okay, can you tell me?
May I speak more about? We are living in a sharing economy. You know, the sharing economy, but we are living in a world of sharing knowledge.
What's the word?
Sharing knowledge.
Sharing.
Sharing, yeah. You know the sharing economy. So the Uber, it is not a taxi company, right? But it has, yeah, the taxis. Facebook is not a media company, but every news is Facebook. So I begin to feel that we are living in a world of sharing knowledge too. Okay, so the knowledge used to be hidden, used to be just write in a secret book, but now it is open source everywhere, and everyone can do live stream, everyone can make video to share the knowledge, and I begin to share my knowledge on moon dancing, on marketing, on lifestyle, on everything, on personal development, so that maybe people can laugh at me, can criticize me, but some people will receive it and develop it more and more. So I think this is really good when I come up with the idea and I share it to the world, no matter what it is, right or wrong or bad or naive or something like that. So I think this moon dancing, I cannot keep it a secret anymore, because I am the only one moon dancer in Vietnam until now who can feel the energy of the moon dancing, of the moon itself, to transform it into the dance moves. And many of my students already quit. They could not follow moon dancing anymore because they had a life, they had family support, and they had to learn some dance moves that is more popular. So I would like to spread this one. Otherwise, this will be lost forever. So that is my emotion, my ambition. Sorry, my ambition, my dream. To if this is the last day of my life, I will still do it.
Oh, wow. So how does it look like now? Do you have students now who you teach them moon dancing? Like people you meet, let's say in a daily basis, one time a week or one time a month or something like this?
Sadly, no, because I had to do a work that I had enough money to support my family. The sad thing is in Vietnam, it's not about I'm talking back about the policy, the politics and things, but in Vietnam, the art, the true art, is no way to live. Yeah. It is all about the media trick, you know what I mean, to make someone famous, something like that. I'm trying to not to be negative here, but that's the fact. I know many true artists, they live a very poor life, but many kind of singers, dancers, many amateurs, they are not so good, but just the media that's make them an icon or something like that. But so that's why I will take part in that media and I will spread the positive message about the true artist, what is the like, and because I don't have the time to it will cost me a lot of effort to make a daily basis, daily class or monthly class, and the fee is not worth my time. Actually, not worth my time. But I have a better solution. I record online classes and I will spread it out. But I was so busy with many projects, so I cannot focus. But I do hope that with this documentary, this is not like not a full documentary yet, but this kind of initiative, you will share this knowledge, you will share this idea of a young man, old man when old, to the world, and maybe some dancers in Philippines, Malaysia, Australia, maybe they will laugh at me, but some will totally get this idea and will create a community. The sharing knowledge. So I will hope to the future.
This is what, like I repeat again, the motivation why I wanted to meet you, because it's not just copying Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yes.
made a philosophy out of that, and I think this is the special thing about you. And I've never seen something like this before. I know a lot of people who dance like Michael.
Yes.
I know a lot of people who imitate Michael, like a lot of impersonators. Yes. I know a lot of them, but what you are doing is really, really special, and it's really different from all the other stuff. So, yeah, that's why I think you are very interesting, and that's why I also think that you are in the right path to manage and to get your goal in life. I think this will happen, like totally, and for sure, the film is going to help that. I also believe that. Of course, and I would be very happy if this happens. Because
I'm very happy to.
I
will be really grateful with your work.
Okay, so let us just change a little bit the topic and try. I mean, you said this already before, but let's try to make it more small and concise.
Yes.
Try to give me in simple words, maybe just 3, 4, 5 words. What does Michael Jackson mean to you?
That is a simple question, but very hard to explain in 3 or 5 words.
Okay, for example, excuse me, I will say for me, Michael Jackson was inspiration, it was strength, motivation. Yeah, this is what he meant for me when I began to be a fan like 20 years ago. So maybe like this, to have just these concepts. I don't know, love, passion, just like this. Just let the words which pop up in your head.
I think I will say this sentence, and maybe you can feel it, or the audience can feel it. I always say that to my friends, close friends, that if my parents gave me life, then Michael Jackson maintained my life and improved my life for the better. So that's how Michael Jackson meant to me. Michael Jackson's lifestyle, Michael Jackson music and dancing maintained my life and improved my life for the better. It is just a fire, that's fire. If I hadn't found a fire, I was just a kind of an ancient man who lived in the darkness, no way, cannot see. This is the fire, the first and the foremost and the most important thing of the mankind is the fire. So Michael Jackson is the first and the most important thing for me to maintain the life. As to Michael now, who can sit in front of you and talk with you, even do interview, I think it's more confident than I was before. So Michael Jackson was a fire, the one who maintained my life and improved my life for the better.
It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. I have to say also, it's very nice the way you're speaking. Like you're very clear. You make very clear sentences. I think it's going to be really good.
Because that's my true emotion. That's my true emotion. I cannot fake it. Of course, no one can fake emotion. No one can fake emotion. Even the most actor, they cannot fake it. They live with the character. So they have the emotion, the connection. And I think so.
You're totally right. You will be a very good film director. Okay. I'm going to change a little bit topic, just shortly. Did you have the chance, I mean, you already told me this, but I would like to have it in the camera and answer with the question. Did you have the chance to meet Michael Jackson? Did you have the chance to see Michael Jackson live?
You know, what a pity that I didn't have it. I didn't have the chance to meet Michael Jackson. Actually, I did try to apply for Michael Jackson background dancers when he made a recruitment for background dancers during this tour. But I was so naive back then. I didn't know how to register, and I was lost in the work. I knew I should do it, but I don't know how to do it, and no one helped me. So it was really, and when I saw this is a documentary, this is movie, and I saw the dancer from Australia, from even Asian, so I was so, how should I? If only I could be at that rehearsal, I would try my best to prove myself that I'm qualified to be a background dancer.
Well, but sometimes life it's not.
Okay.
So but nice anyway. Okay, let's try to, because we were talking about something very personal the whole time, like what it means for you. Now I would like you to talk about how do you feel, how would you describe, sorry, it's a difficult question, I don't know, I have to find words. We were talking about magic.
Yeah.
We were saying what Michael creates or what Michael gives us is a kind of magic and is something spiritual. So how do you think this magic is seen worldwide? How do you think people receive this magic of Michael Jackson? Can you follow?
I understand the question. I believe, I do not think, but I believe that Michael Jackson has helped a lot of lives, more than you and I know. I know it. I believe it because with my small influence in this little country, this small country, I have had many lives too. There were some of my students who learned dancing from me. He used to be a timid boy. He used to lost in life, no passion to follow. I remember my little student, his name is Dang Quân. He won the first prize of Vietnam Got Talent, and he will continue to win the first prize of Solidarity Dance in Vietnam. And I remember my student, which name is San Vũ. He didn't follow dancing professional career, but he found a new passion in life, which is cooking, and he studied in German too. So I think he was back then. He was very timid. He was passive. He lost confidence in life, see the moon dancing, the way Michael Jackson music affects the people is so. I think it's so vast, so powerful. And I even watched some documentaries on YouTube. It is about a boy who suffered from autism, and with the Michael Jackson dancing, he performed the Billie in front of his school friends, and he gained more confidence in life. And the way he speaking, the way he laugh and sing, I think there are so many people has been revived in life by Michael Jackson.
So, okay, let's go a little bit. I would like more to talk about Michael, this person, not only about your experiences, but how difficult question. How would you describe Michael Jackson in simple words?
Yeah.
Simple sentences.
Well, it's not simple at all. Well, how I can describe? Maybe the word selection is not enough. No. I want to choose the word child at heart, but it's not like that. He was very clever, he was very mature in his way of thinking. But I think Michael Jackson is a source of life. Is a source of life. Because for me, I just feel he has a special ability to give and influence the life of many people. His way of writing music, writing songs, and creating the dance move, he put the emotion, he put the life, I don't know, maybe a source, an infinite source of life, so that even he passed away, the source of life still go on and on and on. He is really immortal. Michael Jackson is the source of life, so that if we are ready to receive it, then life will be revived, our life will be revived and for the better. So I think I always want to make a difference in using the words. So I think the source of life, I think, is the best and perfect way at the moment I can think of to describe Michael Jackson. Yeah, the source of life.
So beautiful. It's really beautiful. Like
that's a true emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the legend, the megastar, the childhood, I see it many times, but there's only one word that I can think of right now, the source of life. Yeah.
So what do you think Michael Jackson means? Because this is what you feel for yourself or for the world, let's say. What do you think Michael Jackson means for people who are not his fans? Another perspective, like, you know, Michael Jackson was a public icon, so everybody could have an opinion about Michael Jackson.
Yes.
This is what makes public life. So what do you think Michael Jackson represents for people who are not fans as we are?
Okay.
What do you think? What are the symbols he represents?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Okay. It is life. We cannot make people like the thing we like. I think so. So, for me, I cannot like Korean music. I cannot like I don't like rap music, but I respect the people who like Korean music or rap music. If the music helps them to be better. So for me, I think it is a normal thing. And there is always a saying, a quote between the Michael Jackson fans: haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate. Okay, so you hate, okay, that's the way you hate. What I love, that's the way I love. So we cannot see different this way. Anti-fans say that Michael Jackson was a prophet, Wacko Zacko, eccentric. Michael Jackson lover, we don't care. Michael Jackson was a megastar, was a king of pop, and something like that. It's just a matter of the perspective, you see. So I used to be sorry. I used to be very negative of anti-fans. I really want them to turn them to be anti-fan to the fans. But then I later said, it's no use. It is no use to influence people that way, to force them. Because if some rappers or some Korean fandoms force me to like by kind of forcing, I cannot be that way. But if they prove that they can be better, have a life better, to influence better with Korean music or rap music, maybe talk about the nature or something like that. So I think, okay, it's good. And I even like some rap music that has a positive meaning for the life and change the way people think. Because the music is a very strong connection between people. So So I think it's the same for Michael Jackson fans and anti-fans. There's no use of quarreling who is right or wrong. But the thing is, who is satisfied with the idol, they choose without forcing anyone else. So I think yeah, that's what I feel. So by following my passion with moon dancing, okay, so you see from 1996 or 1995 to this day is such a long time. So by following it and prove it that I'm a full fan of Michael Jackson, and I will maybe influence some anti-fans as, oh, so this boy used to be this low, but but his life is getting better. So the anti-fan will reconsider it. So I think that is a good philosophy. We cannot destroy the evil by killing it totally. We just spreading the positive so that the negative can be influenced and gradually change to the positive. I think so. And it is also the secret philosophy of Eastern culture. You know, the yin and yang. You see, the yin and yang, black and white, and there's a small dot in here. So I think now I get it. Get the secret of life, and I respect everything. I love every moment in life. Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's really it.
So let's try to, I want to go slowly, like make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Now we began with something very personal, so let's make it bigger and bigger. So I would like to talk with you about pop culture.
Pop culture.
Yeah. Like Michael Jackson is the king of pop.
Yes.
So how would you describe pop culture? How, I know again this is very abstract, but how would you put into words what does pop culture mean to you?
Okay. I think at first, because as far as I can know, as far as I read, pop culture, pop music is begin with the word popular. So I think the first thing it is popularity. The pop culture can affect everyone of every education, every age, because it's kind of popular. So it is easy to hear, easy to listen, easy to enjoy. So I think for me, and maybe for many others, pop culture is the way that make people get closer and have the thing that we can share. You see, when I like Michael Jackson, when I was in 6th or 8th grade, maybe as I can remember, 1998, there was a pop culture like pop princess like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Backstreet Boys, something like, and boy band, something like that. And there are some kind of fightings between fandoms, and but it's really nice to remember the old day when the pop culture is so popular, and you see, so it affects every genders, every ages, every education, every country. So I think for me, the pop culture is a normal way of expressing the lifestyle, and maybe I don't know if in the future there will be another king of pop, but I think there's no reasons for debating who will be the king or is he deserves the king, because everyone has a king of their own, and the most important thing is you must have your own kingdom inside you, so that you can, you know, the teenagers, they are easily affected by the pop culture because it's very popular, very easy to listen to, to imitate. So they can learn from their style, but sooner or later they will begin to realize that no one will be the king or queen forever, and you will be only the king of your kingdom, and it is you who lead the life, and the idol and the fandom thing is just childish memories of the.
Oh, sorry. We have to stop. I need a new card.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so it costs a lot of capacity in the memory, right?
Okay, so I'll just change everything.
Okay. So let me see.
Yeah, we can make a pause because I have to change the battery also. And we can begin, like, let's make 5 minutes pause if you want.
Okay. Some water. You need some water?
I brought a bottle here. If you want to drink, we can drink. Oh, great. You also have a bottle. Nice. It's really nice to talk to you. You know why? Because it makes the way you speak, it gets really deep, you know? It's not just,
It's not very deep. I used to, think that all of my knowledge and talkings are so kind of nonsense. And,
no, it's not.
And because many, there are no, almost people here in Vietnam, they don't even understand what I'm talking about. And then he said that, and then they said, "No, come on, you're talking about philosophy too much, and I hate philosophy." They said, and philosophy is I don't know, but yeah, but you know what I mean.
Okay, so let me, I have to charge the batteries because I only have 2. Do you think is there, can I connect my charger at some?
Okay. You can have this here. This here. Take it from this one.